Hello folks, it is I, Baldnate, and I'm here to share with you 3 games that I enjoy a lot. The first is going to be Ninja Spirit, the Big Mike, 1983. Thank you for that subscription. For 42 months, that's a long time. Thanks for the support, Big Mike. Big Mike, also the person who introduced me to speedrunning this game. So hey, here we are. So anyway, let's get down to it. This is Ninja Spirit for the TurboGrafx 16. It is a port of the arcade version. I'm going to be playing on PC Engine mode. This is the console mode. It gives you hit points. It makes the game... I'd still say it's challenging, but it's nothing like the arcade mode. The arcade mode is witheringly difficult, and then the actual arcade version is just unforgivably bad. Not bad, unforgivably difficult. Let's go. Arcade mode. Hey, I've speedrun the arcade mode, Big Mike. You should join me. You should post up an arcade mode run. So what is there to say about Ninja Spirit? It's you're a ninja, and you use the ninja's most powerful weapon, bombs. We'll be using the bombs, one, because, especially in this version, they're versatile. And they also do glitched damage. There's a bug in this version. In particular against bosses, the bombs, under certain circumstances, will do a random amount of damage, where random includes very large numbers of hit points of damage. As I mentioned before, we have hit points in this version of the game. That's that number up in the corner. But, you know, just for kicks, there are enemies that still will kill you with one hit. The bow staff monks being perhaps not prime among them, but definitely a large offender. What's the weather like today? It's sort of cold in the vortex. I'm a little bit mumbled up right now. Hey, thanks for the good luck skip. And here's the first boss. It's gonna take longer to come out of the ground than it will to kill. Yeah, Zombie Danny DeVito. Another one-hit killer. Mr. Ryuichi? He's a one-hit killer, aka the Ronin. And pretty much all the bosses. So we're just moseying along. This, of all the stages, this is the stage that is most described as Holderite. This is the fire shield. It is made of fire. It does not shield you from damage. It is a purely offensive shield. And we're just scooting along. We have hit points to spare, so we'll just tank that smoke bomb. And here we are at the end of the level. We're gonna fight this guy. And by fight, I mean we're going to throw bombs at him for a while, and he just explodes, and gonna jump away from that explosion. This is done only for style. So now on the third stage, I would say like the game more properly begins. It starts to throw a lot more enemies at you. In arcade mode, this is where it starts to feel profoundly unfair. There is Zombie Danny DeVito. That sword carves a very large arc, and the sword is a one-hit kill attack. We can kill him. It's not that he's hard to kill, just if you kill him, they will respawn more. So the goal is, by just jumping over them, that we either only get 1 or 2 of them. So I'm going to switch to the sword now. So this is a good time to mention, I find this game actually to be pretty deep. In terms of mechanics, in terms of how rewarding it is to get better at it. And me using the sword here, I think, is an example of that. The sword can be used to parry. Both projectile attacks, but also certain melee attacks can also be parried. In the case of the bowstaff monk, you can parry the staff while it's in the air, but it doesn't just disappear, it returns back to the monk, which means you can hilariously parry the bowstaff while it's in the air and have it reverse course right into you and kill you. So don't do that. Just don't do that. So here we are. This is the temple complex, and we have a new kind of enemy here. It's the Kusarigama ninja. Those Kusarigama are one-hit kill attacks. So don't get hit by them. And they're gone. We'll never see them again. This is the spike room. So if you can tell the slightly different shade of green at the bottom, those are bamboo spikes. Those will kill you instantly. So we're going to walk on the ceiling. And here I'm just using the bombs and throwing them down to not just avoid damage from those ninjas, but to clear them out to reduce lag. So that's one of two parts of the game to where lag reduction is pretty important. It's also the reason I've stopped picking power-ups up. If I pick up the second ninja clone, that will cause pretty big lag later. So these are the natural enemy of the ninja, rocks. We did not get the fastest kill. We sort of got off pattern there. It took a weird corner on me. But we're still doing fine. So here it is, folks. This is the one level to where you do not go right. We go up. If you go left or right, the level will just loop around and the game will make you feel like a buffoon. Well, here we are at the top. Here, that was the Clan of the Nine Winds, aka the Kite Ninja, aka already exploded. They will return in this level, and in greater numbers, but on smaller kites. So this is the Gatekeeper level, in my opinion. It's very easy to die on this level, just because of the sheer amount of damage, but also there's plentiful enemies that have one-hit kills, that if you are not careful, you will end up, just dead to rights to them. So we made it through the first part. Now the Kite Ninjas come out. Also, the Bowstaff Monks come out. I'm trying to kill off the Kite Ninjas because, one, they throw kunai. Oh, I accidentally picked up my second clone. So now the Lag Beast comes out. But I do have more firepower. Okay, we made it through. Did a decent job of not having lag until we picked up the second clone, and that just makes it so hard to not have lag. Here's the parade of zombie DeVitos. The way we fight them is to simply stand in place and throw bombs. We don't even have to throw bombs necessarily, but due to a programming oversight, if you simply just do not move, the zombie DeVitos cannot kill you. They will swing their swords and always miss. In the tiniest shred of mercy on the arcade cabinet. This strat also works, but it only works in certain locations. In this version, you can do it just about anywhere that's elevated. And here we are in the fart cave. We are approaching the end of the game rapidly. So we want to dodge those farts. The farts do a uncertain amount of damage. They will generate you, so to speak. The Mr. Ryuichi's coming at us. They are one-hit killers. Okay, we made it to the end of the cave with 3 hit points. Here's the Ninja Pit of Death. You can memorize. The pattern is always fixed. And the pattern here actually, it gives you this large column of safe space to navigate. This is on the TurboGrafx 16 sandwich. The arcade version gives you no such nicety. And that was Ninja Spirit. That was the final boss. You barely saw him, but I did not get the death of Shane, which occurs if you land on his crystal ball. And now, for the thrilling conclusion. I apologize for the strobing. We turn into the Spirit Wolf. The wrathful spirit of vengeance of the wolf animated our ninja corpse from the beginning of the game. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. I know we're running a little bit late, so I'm not going to show the full ending, but it does have hot jams. And, this is a great game. I encourage everyone to play this. Definitely, I would say, actually play the TurboGrafx 16 version, play the PC Engine mode on it. It's an excellent introduction to the game. I think this is the best port of the game. And also, if you like that, I would say give the arcade mode a try. So with that, I will return with a game that features no ninjas, but does feature Russians. Stay tuned.